everybody, it's Anne here from positivelypapercraft.co.uk and welcome to my channel. And I just hope everybody had a lovely Christmas. It's now Boxing Day for me and this video will be going out for you tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, but I'm actually recording it the day before, which is Boxing Day. So yeah, I hope you had a lovely Christmas and Santa got you everything you wanted. So today I'm back with a quickish video and it's a tip video. Well, I've got a few little tips in it actually. And I want to say first of all, it's not my original idea. I saw this from a lovely lady I watch on YouTube, which is Hannah, which is Hancrafted Cards. Yep, Hancrafted Cards, that's what Hannah's channel is called, and I'll put the link in the description of her original video so you can go over and watch that. And so yeah, thank you to Hannah because it is a fantastic tip that she's discovered. And what it is it's just plain old surgical spirit. And I just got this from a local chemist. I think it was only £1 something for a 200ml bottle. And I watched Hannah's video and I thought, that looks really good, I'm going to try it. And I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. It's amazing. And what it's great for is, the first thing is our stamps. Back to this problem again. We all know that we have trouble with Stampin' Up stamps sticking, what's that noise? Something's crinkling. Sticking to a block when we put the stickers on. Now I'd done a video last year which was a product from Sticks 2 called Non-Slip Grip. It was a really popular video. You know, just loads of people have tried it and it's great. It really does work. It's fantastic. But I think what's happened for me is, you know, I'd got some more blocks and I'd run out and I just didn't get around to ordering any more. But, you know, it does work. It's really good. But also what I like about this is it has a few different uses. It's not just for that. So I've got a new stamp set here that I haven't used or prepared, which is Friendship Sweetest Thoughts. It's going to be in the new catalogue. And normally, I suppose I would just take a stamp out and peel the little plastic, the little backing off, and then just stick them to my stamp case. Okay, that's what a lot of people do. But the trouble is I can't see the image when I stamp it. I would say my preference would be to put the pictures on because that's what they're there for. You know, you wouldn't really go into a shop and find a stamp with no picture on, but it's okay if you don't want to put them on. It's fine. But I think especially for little sentiments, because sometimes you get them upside down and, you know, you've spent a lot of time on a card and you stamp and it's upside down. And if you had your picture on, it wouldn't happen. So I prefer the pictures on, you know, a lot of them. Some of them I'm not really bothered. If it's a big stamp, I can see which way it's going to go. So here's another tip. I'm going to show you what you would do, how you would put your pictures on with these little transfers. So I've got my stamp. I know it's going to be that one there. All right. So take this and you'll see a line in all of them and just peel one part of the line off. Leave the other half on because you don't want to be touching any of this with your fingers, okay? And line up which you know it's the right way. So I know my stamp, the picture is going to be this way. So basically all you do is just line it on as level and even as you can. And then just press it down and peel it up. And what will happen is obviously it's stuck to the top where you took the backing off. It hasn't adhered there because you've still got the backing off. So then what you would do is just pick at the little corner, just pull the rest of it off and just press it down. And that is how you stick the little pictures on. Now another tip, what I do as well is sometimes we don't get them on perfectly. You can see I haven't here. there's quite a lot of the plastic overhanging there. Now I don't like that because I feel like that contributes to it not sticking properly. So what I do is I just get some scissors. I'm going to take my snips and I'm just going to trim all that plastic off that's hanging over. Doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as you can get as much of it off as possible. See, so now I've removed all that excess cling stuff hanging over. Alright, now I want to stamp this image, so I've got a bit of card and a bit of black ink here. So I'm going to put, I've got a block which happens to be a D block, and I'm going to press my stamp down. Now this is where the problem starts. You see, here we go again, it's not going to stick. So you can be, you're stamping, you ink it up and it drops all over and makes a right mess, so it's no good. So this is where the surgical spirit comes in. So take some surgical spirit. I just use some normal cotton pads. I suppose you could use kitchen roll or whatever. And I just open the surgical spirit and I just put two little two on there like that, and then take the block and just give it a wipe over. And I do both sides because the plus side is as well, it cleans the blocks. You don't have to then dip them in, you know, wash them in soapy water, etc. It cleans the blocks and it gets, you can see there, it gets them really clean. Now let it dry off a little bit. It will have like a kind of milky residue on, but you'll just see it dispersing. You don't have to really wipe them with any kitchen paper or anything. You can if you want it to be done quicker, but I'm just going to let that disperse and you will see it'll just start to disappear and it'll be lovely and clean. Okay, so I think that's just about done. You can see how clean that is. Now take the stamp again and I'm going to press down just like I did before, quite firmly, and then look, that is not going to come off. So this is amazing. So I'm now going to ink up the stamp. I think I had one that fell off, but I think that was because I didn't press it down very well. So I'm inking up the stamp. Just make sure it's all covered. This is a lovely stamp set, by the way. And then I'm not worried because I know it isn't going to drop off. And I'm going to just stamp it down. Isn't that gorgeous? Colour, you can colour those in. So, and then another test is for the stamp and scrub. We'll get the stamp and scrub out. I'm just going to put some of the cleaner on and give it a good scrub. And it's still on there, look. And I'm really whacking this and it's not coming off. So that is amazing. It cleans your blocks and your stamps just will not come off. So I've gone around the last couple of days and I've stuck all the pictures back on mine because I prefer it that way, and I know as long as I've got surgical spirit in, I'm fine. And another tip as well is these are new stamps, so there's not like any residue actually on the stamp itself. Excuse me. But if you find you've done this and it doesn't cling, the problem I think there is if you actually take your stamp with the sticker on and just give that a wipe with the surgical spirit, because it happened to me and it was quite an old stamp set and it was all, you know, it was a bit gooey and stuck up, and I just cleaned the plastic picture on the stamp and it stuck straight away. But obviously this is new, first time I've used it, so we don't need to do that. But yeah, and I've had some of these on overnight and the next day they still haven't come off, so that is amazing. so thank you, Hannah. Now, another little tip, I've just cut all that plastic off, and look at my scissors now, they're all horrible and gooey. So take your surgical spirit again and you just wipe over, and look at that, it's gone in an instant. Anything sticky, gooey on all of your tools, your scissors, your craft things, look, that's just gone. This is great, absolutely great. And another last tip is, this really annoys me actually. When you get some dies or framelits, these are the new Sweet Soiree ones. Oh, can't even say that, Sweet Soiree ones. And when you peel them off, you tend to have, they're always stuck on with sticky double-sided tape. And you peel them off and you often, very often have gooey, sticky tape left. I don't even know if you can see that. Yeah, there's quite a lot of goo on there, and I don't like that because it's sticky and it's just not very nice. Again, just get your, what do you call it, surgical spirit, give it a little rub, and it's gone. Absolutely spotless, no stick at all. So that's another tip, you can use it for that. And there's probably so many more other things you can do as well, which I haven't had it very long, so I no doubt I'll be trying, but I just hope it's been good. And as I said, I'll link Hannah's video because it's Hannah's idea, the surgical spirit, and it's amazing. But I think one of the great things for me is this, you know, this just does, these do not, you know, they do not come off. And buy some, try it, and you'll see exactly what I mean. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will hopefully be back on Friday with another video for you. So keep enjoying your Christmas, take care, and bye for now.